Hey cousin, how you doing? Happy Saturday. I hope you are having a beautiful day. We're about to get into some love messages, okay? I my intentions are to channel love for your highest vibrational timeline, okay? The timeline in which you are your most authentic self, because that's where true love lie, in your authenticity. Okay, the channel message is you and your sacred lover are the original Mr. and Mrs. Incredible. What when I was channeling this message right before I got on, I was just flipping the cards. Now, I just got this deck, okay, recently. I think it actually came today. Um, and today is Thursday, although you're gonna see this video on Saturday. But I never seen the Wheel of Fortune card, and the Wheel of Fortune card came up with a fucking Sphinx on it. And I said, yes, this message is definitely divinely guided. Okay, the Mr. and Mr. Incredible came from a cartoon where they had red suits and the whole family was a superhero. I remember a couple of, if not a week ago, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago, I was channeling a message about somebody who has an unmatched power, like you are gifted, almost unbelievably gifted, and how you were going to attract someone on that same frequency, and how you guys were going to have children, and your children were also going to be gifted. Okay, that is the vibe of this message. So let's get right into it. Okay, now what blew my mind about it is because I was already channeling the fact that this was a love from predated time. I'm hearing predestined. This is a love that has existed before time was a concept. This is a love that existed before aging existed. This is giving me the energy of us as humans. Now we die at 90 and 100 and stuff like that, but way back then people were living hundreds of years. This is giving me a love where children are only created when the stars align for them. Nowadays we just have kids. Back then, they had kids when the constellation saw fit, and it would usher certain souls in to contribute to raising the consciousness or contribute to the work that was needed. This is the type of love I am tapping into. Okay, I also want to say thank you guys for all your love and support. I think by the time you see this video, it's only going to be 3 more days where I am going to be doing free readings. And after this free reading, the only free readings that I'll be giving out is for my raffle. People who are a part of the membership. And so if you want to take advantage of that, this is your time. Okay, if you want to know the information and the details on how you can obtain a free reading from me, I can send you the requirements via email. All you got to do is email me free reading. For those of you that has taking advantage of the opportunity, I appreciate you so much. You have no idea how much that helps me out, and it is my honor to be able to deliver you a message or some motivation or guidance that you need. Okay, gratitude for all of you guys' support, for those of you who genuinely support me, for those of you that come to siphon my energy. My ancestors gonna take care of y'all ass, okay? The magician wanted to come out. Girl, why is this reminding me of biblical times? I also feel like somebody here could be an artist. You or this person. Somebody could also feel like your brain itself is art. Your body is art. Your intelligence is art. The way the words roll off your tongue. Someone here could have an accent. Someone is fascinated by you. And their fascination derives from the fact that you literally match their frequency. Whoever I'm speaking to, you hard to find, and so is this person. To find somebody who has elevated to a place to attract someone of this caliber, whether this is you or this person, you had to do a lot of inner work. You had to do a lot of inner healing. I was speaking to somebody who has a direct source to spirit. Now, if this isn't your story now, and you are resonating with this message, that's because your spirit is resonating with this message. This is something that you can align with, a frequency that's available to you. Or I'm also speaking to people who are already here. You already got your lover. Okay? Something about you're all I need. And this you're all I need is coming from the back that you yourself know that you all you need. If you get what I'm saying. Like, somebody admires the fact that you don't see life how everybody else see life. I also feel like maybe you and this person may aspire to have a farm. Farming could be significant. The country could be significant. You do got the world card at the bottom of the deck. Traveling across the world could be significant. You and this person could be from different parts of the world. Okay? Something about a divine alliance. You could also be interracial. Okay? I also feel like this person got money. Yeah. These cards were also hand painted. Now, of course, these aren't the original hand painted cards. But she painted these cards herself. The art came from her mind. All right. And I feel like this, I'm channeling someone that is very artistic. You're multi-talented. You got a lot going on. You can do and be in a lot of places. This could also be an element of you and your lover astral traveling to different planes while y'all sleep. Literally meeting in the 5D. Before and during. Before you meet this person and during your meet. Like, it's like when you guys come together, the frequency, the togetherness creates the reality. I'm literally seeing a dream world that's created by two people colliding. You're always together. A true reflection. I can't help but to notice these twin flames in the candle. Yes, this connection is truly divinely guided. Somebody here had to do a lot of recovering from. I also just noticed that I was called to these cards for a reason. These cards is definitely giving predated. It's not giving modern. Let's get into this energy. Someone could love honey. Someone's name could be honey. Someone could have a tattoo with either a honeycomb, honey themed. Someone could also be nicknamed Miss Honey. Someone's last name could be Honey as well. Something about honey, bees, sweets. Wow. I love this deck. I also feel like somebody sees you as very delicate. The queen bee. This element of the moment you are threatened, we attack. I'm getting like different. This is like two spiritual alliances, not just between the two of you, but between you and this person's ancestors. Your ancestors and their ancestors. Tribal. This is almost giving me like y'all made a pact from the beginning of time. And I keep hearing Adam and Eve. But Spirit is bringing me back to Lilith. The lost matriarch. I also keep hearing those weren't the original names. I also feel like you and this person, y'all did something about high vibrational conversations, decoding the truth. Both of you guys being in shock and in awe that you're actually having a conversation with somebody that's on your level. And it's not just platonic, it's romantic. I'm talking to two sapiosexuals. You guys turn each other on. I'm also talking about somebody who your taste changed. Because before, intellect was never a part of the reason why you vetted someone. But when you became more in tune with yourself, it was like a new taste. That energy when they say your lover might not be like your regular type. What you used to. This ain't gonna be that. Alright, I'm definitely speaking to somebody who has became okay with whether if they get love, if not. You know what I'm saying? It's given, I love me. Spirit said take them all. Okay, this could have been something that took a long time, a lot of consistency and hard work. This is also giving me an alliance with the stars. Again, there's stars in the background of these cards. And a star on her heart. And I said again, because I recorded a video earlier today, which Ashley posted. I guess you can say, what is today? Is it Thursday or Friday? Girl, listen. I think today is Friday because it's after 12. Anyway, fuck it. There was a card on there with, I think she had a heart on her armor. Or his. Take the energy, heart resonate. Either way, baby. It's giving whatever your heart desire, the stars align. Or something about the stars aligning to your heart's desire. This is also giving unwilling to wait. I don't want a manipulator. I don't want to be beguiled. I don't want to be used. I love myself and I need to attract somebody who loves me for who I am. Somebody who's willing to nurture my magic and not siphon it or be a vampire or jealous and compete with me. True love. Okay. You got the Justice, the Two of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. There's this element of a lot of projections. There's an element of like certain people don't want you and another person to come together. And what's crazy is when I said another person, I couldn't put a face on it. So I'm definitely talking to somebody who's single, where it's somebody, I don't know why I'm hearing a group of people don't want something to come together because they know, yeah, this is an yo. And I done shuffle these cards and use them. This is a dynamic duo. You see all them titties she got? Okay, something about your chesticles could be significant. I don't know why she got all them titties. It's reminding me of when I was younger, right? My mama was dating this guy. He was, well, my stepdaddy, right? This motherfucker used to tell us a story about this man called the Mont Titty Man, who used to live in the field behind where his mama stayed. And if we be outside too late, the Mont Titty Man gonna come get us. I used to be so scared. You can tell my gullible ass anything when we was younger. I used to be so fucking scared. I used to wonder how he had, I'd be like, poo-poo, but how he got titties if he a man? And, you know, just asking questions like, and where he grew all the titties from, are they the same size? Why is this reminding me of that? So I feel like you and this person are going to be sharing stories, memories, building memories, talking to each other about your childhood, also awakening a part of your inner child that you didn't even know was there. I'm also getting this element of healing in ways that you didn't even know you needed. Okay, I'm also hearing sexual healing. Okay, but I'm getting less physical you inside of me sex. I'm getting this sacred energy exchange. Someone feels that your energy is sacred, and they're gonna cherish being in your presence. This is also a man or the one who's playing that male role. This person they're gonna pour into you because they figured it out. If you are a man and you pouring into women, I don't care who these women are, that's where your wealth come from. That's a direct line to your riches. Pouring into a goddess. The softer her life is, the softer yours is. If she's balanced, you're balanced. A protector of your heart. For all them nights that you cried, yearning for love, wondering when your love was going to come in, when you was going to get your justice. I'm seeing somebody's timeline go from toxic relationships to being single and yearning true love. All your life you've been yearning that love since you were a baby, because it's something that you just didn't get from a parent. Somebody here, you got really long curly hair. This girl got real long curly hair. I feel like this person is going to love that about you. I also get somebody here, you may suffer with being anxious or something here about your nerves. Okay, this person is going to be very comforting and soothing. All right, somebody also has touch, something about touch here. I also feel like somebody has really big, bold eyes. I also get this element of their eyes is hidden, their eyes hidden, hidden, hidden. These are the only eyes I can see. So I feel like somebody only has eyes for you. But you got the Emperor, the Empress, and the Lovers, baby. I could also be speaking to same sex. Okay? I'm not even going to lie to you, though, with this Lovers. Although this look like two women, this was reminding me of a baby being cradled. As if she's being held by the universe and not necessarily a physical being. This is also reminding me of communing with yourself. Damn, I hope they don't flag me for these fucking cards. We'll see. But yeah. Pink or red could be somebody's color, green or blue. But you got the Emperor, the Empress, and the Lovers. I don't know what else I need to say. Okay, I think I'm done with these tarot cards. I'm gonna get some love oracle. All right, of many options, I choose you. Back to the channel message. You and this person are gifted. I'm also getting this element of you guys showing off to each other like a talent show or showcase. Like, I can do this. And you might bend your arm back or some shit because you flexible, or, you know, but it's giving me more so intellectual gifts, like spiritual gifts. I'm also hearing something about intellectual property. You guys sharing a fondness for something and coming together to create some sort of business, like a business idea. Or this element of being a teacher and a student of each other. Okay. I never seen a 9 of Wands so peaceful. So I also feel this element of somebody here is really good at transmuting negativity. You know how to turn something that's supposed to be against you. You know how to turn things around. Somebody admires this about you. Something about your adulthood. Or this is giving this element of like your intellect, your mysticism. Yeah, you got the Hermit and the High Priestess. Your strength. Your wisdom. I'm hearing you have an old soul. You and this person could also do psychedelics together. Oh, it's giving psychedelic intelligence. Like, without a psychedelic, you're able to see. This is like being able to tap into it. This is like, you know how they say psychedelics basically awaken that. Like, for example, anything that we take as a psychedelic is already in our body. When we take the psychedelic, we kind of activated them more. We tap more into that side because we are consuming a concentrated, focused version of that thing, right? But I get this element of two people sitting in meditation, or you've reached some sort of level in your spirituality where you're able to tap into that side of you without a psychedelic. I doubt that they're gonna think that those titties. I just keep focused on it because what the fuck is that? Okay, I gotta look that up. I got to look that up when I leave here. Cause what? I gotta figure out what lady this is. I ain't never seen a lady with I don't seen a lady with a lot of arms and the Medusa with the snake hair, but a lady with a lot of titties. I don't know why I'm hearing Lady Liberty. You do have the Justice card. I could be speaking to a Libra, an Earth sign, a Gemini, a air sign in general. I got double Gemini, Aries, and Taurus. Okay. Am I gonna do a spicy read? I might. Let me see. Okay. I feel like this is a love that's gonna sneak up on you. Not only is this person gonna come out of nowhere in your life, the love that you have for this person is gonna come out of nowhere. I'm speaking to a woman. I'm Miss Independent. Like, somebody here is like, I just feel like I'm speaking to somebody who know they worth and you ain't standing for nothing. I don't give a fuck, okay? That's what I'm getting. And that's right. Stand on business. If it's not for the person that you want to end up with. I mean, what? Yo. I feel like you're going to be so lost. I'm here in this person's eyes, okay? Yeah, something here, a gap is about to be closed. Some sort of distance between you and you two is about to I keep hearing it's happening now. Somebody here didn't realize that in their healing themselves, they were always preparing for their match. Now, this is not something that you chose to go in healing for. It could have been. You could have literally, and you know what? I would say I can relate to this too, because initially my healing journey was never about me. It was always about another person until I got on that journey and realized, what the fuck, bitch? How you gonna forget about yourself? And then when I remembered me, I forgot about everybody else. Not like in a sense where it's like nobody exists, but in a sense where it's like you can't exist over here unless you vibrate on this frequency. You're not even going to be able to exist over here. Some of these incels be thinking that they ready for a woman, or they have this ego where they want to put a woman in their place. But how about you truly do put her in her place on the pedestal that she belongs, if she's the type of woman that deserves that? Creating a safe space for her, and it be returned, the favor is returned, or whatever. I'm just getting this equal reciprocity. It says, build a bridge of understanding crossing the rivers of the soul. Build a bridge of understanding crossing the rivers of the soul. This is a soulmate. This is a soul match. Okay, something about palm trees could be significant. The beach, rivers, Niagara Falls is what I just heard. Waterfalls. I could be speaking to a water sign. This person could be a water sign. Okay, or you. Gold, a gold chain against someone's skin. I'm seeing dark, rich, dark skin. Okay, I'm also seeing lighter skin as well. I'm seeing someone's hair. This is like a white person, a white woman, or you could be Latina. I'm seeing you have on a gold necklace and you got a lot of birthmarks on your chest, or maybe moles on your chest. Subtle moles and birthmarks could be significant. Somebody loves the art that your body embodies. What? Okay, they love the art that your body embodies. Something about your ability to go with the flow, or how to transmute energy, bend water, the way you're able to pull things out of people. This magician energy. Somebody loves your, for lack of better words, hustle, your drive. There it is. Let's see what else, Spirit. What else? Okay. Something about your tolerance. This is giving me somebody who knows how to, situations that usually upset people, you know how to make them work for you. Somebody here is also good at singing. I'm hearing I love your singing voice. Okay. I'm also seeing you and this person do some type of tantra. This element of you guys aren't, like, they aren't inside of you physically, but y'all, it's like this warm embrace, hugging, connecting with just the touch of the body, kind of like the baby and the mother does. This energy of nurturing, hugging, chemistry. I'm hearing chemistry, biology. Something here just goes together. It's a match. Okay, I also feel like you are easily prone to get pregnant by this person if this is something that you're interested in, or if you can still have kids. I've seen plenty of women that say they too old to have kids still have kids, okay? It's just whether or not, like, let me tell y'all something that I recently learned. When you get pregnant, it's not the sperm that make it first. It's the sperm that gets accepted by the egg first. Look it up. If the egg does not feel comfortable in the environment that that sperm cell is providing, it will reject it. And all babies start out as women. So that lets me know, it made me think that maybe the eggs are female, because that's how female energy works. That's how creation works. It has to feel comfortable in order to thrive. The masculine energy is the environment. The feminine energy is what's created in that environment. So as a man, you have to create an environment for a woman to feel safe enough to multiply what you're providing for her. That's love, that's intelligence, that's kids if that's what you want, that's money, opportunity. And society has flipped that. in reverse. The fact that I keep having these deep conversations says a lot about how this love is going to be. I'm picking up on 2 smart people. I'm also seeing something about a cruise. Going on cruises, or you might even meet this person on a cruise. I also get this element of like you and this person have been meeting in the same dream world with other people though. Not in a sense where it's like, this is like, you know how they say all our timelines collapse on each other. So when we're dreaming, we're basically in another world that's simultaneously happening. Y'all in that world together, but y'all having 2 different experiences in that world. And something is going to come together. And I'm seeing you in a group having a conversation over here. They in a group having a conversation over there. But somehow, some way, y'all end up glancing and locking eyes with each other. And it's like, in your awakened life, something here is coming together. This is like a love that sneaks up on you. Okay? Your kids are going to be so intelligent. I'm hearing baby psychics. I'm seeing 3 children here. Okay. Somebody here is even going to adopt a child that's gifted. It's like the star that's going to bring. It's like a child that was born in a circumstance where they ended up in the foster home, but they actually are a gifted child. They're a starseed, a child of the divine, and them needing to be brought up or raised by 2 people like you in order for those gifts and those talents to be expressed later in life for the masses. Okay, this is what I mean by divinely orchestrated. I'm getting this element of, I'm hearing love don't have a face, but what I'm seeing it as, it can come or be. This is like expect the unexpected. You might be looking one way and expecting one thing to come one way or from one direction, and it comes from a totally different direction and look nothing like what you imagine, but it's perfect for you. Okay? I'm also hearing a silent love. This is a love that you won't have to speak to know. Someone could read your body language. Even when you're sleeping, they can tell if you're having a good or a bad dream. Looking in your eyes, they can tell whether they're doing their job properly when it comes to providing for you, mind, body, and soul. This is someone who studies you after you guys' intimate time, because they can read whether you're satisfied or not. Someone who gets turned on by your satisfaction. Literally, this is like a fetish or a kink of theirs. Something about a goddess. Someone really knows their place. Someone knows how to be led. No cocky shit. Somebody just know. It's not just the man that lead. We got 2 separate roles. And we both can be leaders in our role, but how can we compromise? How can we come to a balance? A neutral point in the roles that we play. It's bigger than gender. It's bigger than you got to take out the trash type shit. No, we are talking about spiritual roles as well. Okay, vows. You and this person, I'm hearing it's deeper than just a physical marriage. This is spiritually married. You guys can also align when it comes to music tastes. Or maybe you have 2 separate music tastes, but you're going to introduce them to each other. Okay, I'm seeing magic being made when y'all, that's how I know it's time for me to end this messages and go ahead and do the spicy messages, because they coming. Okay. But somebody admires your nakedness. The nakedness of your spirit, your vulnerability. Okay. And I just keep hearing body art, as if they want to use you as a canvas to paint. Ooh, listen. Paint what? Because I'm definitely seeing... Y'all know what I'm talking about. Spirit, give me the last messages so that way I can wrap up this reading. Okay. The original Mr. and Mrs. Incredible. Okay. Supernatural miracles. Supernatural birds. This is like you and this person studying astrology and having a strategically planning the birth of a child. Okay, like I said, back to the original, back to the beginning of time. These are two people who's elevated. These are like two people who's supposed to be the first millionaires in their family individual, and then bringing that dynasty that they created on their own together. That's impenetrable. That's unstoppable. That's a force that you shouldn't even come up against, because you're going to lose every time. It's like both of you guys are forced to be reckoned with alone. Imagine coming together. This is why there's a lot of resistance on this love, or this type of love, because it changes the weather. It moves mountains. It raises the vibration. I don't know why I keep hearing black love. Somebody could be looking at people love from different cultures, but it's just something about you. Somebody here battle with a lot of traumas when it comes to their community. I ain't gonna just say the black community because I'm black, because I'm feeling it in different cultures. But you could be feeling the pain of the disconnect of your community, however that may be. And it always brought tears to your eyes, and you always wanted to be the example that you wanted to see as it pertained to love. A lot of the times you may have watched certain things where you seen certain men hurting their women in their community, and you compared it to how other men protect their women in their community. But you really don't know what's going on. Every community got its demon. Excuse me. Some communities just know how to stick together. That way you don't even know. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I can relate to this, right? I always used to think growing up, man, the Mexican community, they stick together. Because that's what I saw them do. These are the type of people that would literally get a 2-bedroom, pay bills together, save up together, buy everybody a car together. Why you think you see 100 million cars in the yard and everybody got their own car? Because 1 month, everybody gonna save up and we finna get Jose a car this month. Next month, Mariel, you gonna get your car. They put in the money pool and help each other. In my community, this is triggering me in a way where it's bringing up this pain, you know, because I can't control it. And then I get it. I know where it comes from. I get the disconnect. But when are we going to start standing up for ourselves so we can realize that we reflect each other? Back to, you know, what I seen growing up. Then one day I learned, and this might be triggering, that most, you know, at least where I grew up, and I'm not trying to talk about nobody's, like, whatever. I'm not trying to be offensive, but where I grew up, in the muck, a lot of Mexican fathers used to be drunks. A lot of their uncles was doing the same thing that our uncles was doing to us, that inappropriate touching fathers. It's a lot. You know, you really can't, you can't, to compare yourself to another person or another thing, it really does you a disservice. But the point is, you want to see a difference. You want to be that example. And it's something that has been a part of you driving, this driving force when it comes to love and wanting to experience it on a true level. This is the reason why it's like you had a fantasy about what it should look like, and you were trying to fit certain people in that fantasy, and it just wasn't aligning because their fantasies didn't align with yours. You and this person, alignment, divine alignment, divine orchestration, divine instances, miracles happening around y'all. Your trips will be divinely guided. Your jobs, doing business with certain people, talking to certain people. Y'all gonna be in the same room, scanning the room. Somebody here has a counterpart that's very observant. You could be very, I ain't gonna say oblivious, because you could be tapped in, you could be intuitive, but it's like this, the male in this situation, the masculine, It's playing a... This is like somebody who sit in the background and watch in the shadows, and is able to tell you something about everybody that's in the room because they peeked out what's going on from jump. Okay? You got the mediator. I'm getting you calm them down and they calm you down. I also noticed that there's a lot of cards in here that directly allude to love. But I'm hearing that there's so many different aspects and facets with this connection that y'all got. It's deeper than love. And what can get deeper than that? Give me one more. Because this sacred sexual energy is coming, baby. You ain't got to tell this one to go deeper. All right, it's mandatory. It's like this person is on autopilot for you. Okay, give me one more, Spirit, and then we're gonna get into the spicy messages. I know y'all ready for that. Okay. I just want to say that I love and appreciate you guys so much. Okay, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you feel called to. And we're about to wrap this up. Surprise. Like I said, yeah, this was the perfect card to end this message. As I see 4111 on the timer. You could be getting a lot of synchronicities, okay? And when you look up the number, you usually just look it up. But for some reason, you've been led to look it up as it pertains to love. Or maybe this is something that you're consciously doing. Okay, the universe is speaking to you about... I'm hearing something about a chain on your heart. Someone has the key to it. Somebody here, you mean as fuck. You ain't trying to hear nothing from nobody that ain't your person. And then just point blank, period. All right. I'm hearing too, you might want to soften up just a little bit. You don't want to... It's this element of like being graceful, being the woman that you are, even if you got your spidey senses up, don't show it. Even if you're looking at somebody like, and you thinking in your head like, ew, this motherfucker don't get out my face. Try to control your face expressions. Not to people please, okay? But just, you know, it's this energy of just being the divine feminine. The divine feminine got her face tooted up. Okay, looking at people with the stank face. Spirit, stop calling me the fuck out. Be graceful on me. Okay, but yeah, it's giving surprise. You are the gift that's about to be gifted. You and your person are the original Mr. and Mrs. Incredible. The reason why your life is going to be magical, and it's giving superhero. I'm also hearing something about superheroes out of retirement. I don't know why I think that story, they were isolated because of their gifts. And maybe this is what happened in a past life, where maybe you guys came together in a lifetime where gifts weren't usually accepted. I'm hearing burn the bridge. Okay? But this time, you're going to be able to do it again and be free. It's that element of back to the beginning, or I heard back to the basic, where chains didn't exist. Certain concepts didn't exist. You were closer to the cosmos. Because you knew your assignment. You had parents that knew. So it was no such thing as forgetting it as a child. Something about bringing that back. Okay? You might even be somebody that don't want children, but this person match your fly so much that you feel like you just got to, I got to make a mini you or something like that. Or I don't know. But it's definitely going to be divinely guided, or like I said, led by the stars. Because I feel like both of you guys are going to be into astrology. But anywho, I love you guys. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for tuning into this experience. And I hope you enjoyed it. Peace.